Is Bogota safe? Topic for today's video. My answer to that right off the bat is yes, but. And I just want to say my bias is always going to be something is fine until proven otherwise. Kind of the way I do things is I just say, fuck it, it's going to be fine, and we'll figure it out along the way. And that's kind of worked out for me fine so far. So Bogota, yeah, just kind of been here about 5 days, and I like it a lot, man. It's actually pretty cool. Let's see, in terms of safety, I think that it is probably going to be fine as long as you're careful. A couple of things to know here. The first is that there are policemen everywhere. There's police pretty much everywhere you go. Any kind of neighborhood where you'd be seen, there's going to be police there. So that feels pretty safe. The other thing is that even if something went wrong here, I actually read this online. Someone's like, okay, you're not going to get thrown into the back of a trunk and hauled off into like the mountains or something. I mean, you might get like your iPhone stolen or your wallet stolen or something, which definitely sucks, and you don't want that to happen, but you're not going to get sold to a drug gang so that they can ransom you off to the highest bidder. But I want to say that Bogota is the first place I've been to in a long time where I'm conscious of where I'm going and what I'm doing. I'm definitely thinking about it. It's something that's kind of on my mind, and it's 3 experiences in the last couple days that I've had that have kind of led me to that. The first was I was just walking kind of downtown, and I strayed off the beaten path a little bit, and within a couple of blocks I was in a neighborhood which was pretty shady. It was like, it happened pretty fast. I was like, whoa. I looked around, I'm like, oh shit, I definitely should not be here. And I turned around and I went back the way I came. So that, I mean, it was fine, whatever, but yeah. At night, oh my god, that would have been some freaky shit. The second thing is that I was just walking in a kind of downtown again, and I started walking into this neighborhood kind of up towards the mountain. It's one of those neighborhoods that's on a hill, and I was just walking there. It looked like a perfectly normal neighborhood, nothing out of the ordinary, and a couple of policemen came up to me on a motorcycle, and they're like, you can't be here. It's illegal. You have to leave, like, right now. And they were pointing me in the other direction. Of course, they didn't. They spoke like 2 words of English, and I speak basically no Spanish, so that was fun. But that was like a little freaky. I don't think I've ever had that happen to me before, where a perfectly average-looking neighborhood is like illegal to go in. That was kind of queer. So there was that. And then the final thing was I was in my house is, I think it's in a fine neighborhood, my apartment, and there's a square about 2 blocks away, a really nice square with a really big church right there. And I was just kind of sitting on a bench right there sometime. It was like 5 o'clock in the evening. There was still plenty of light out, and things just kind of got weird. There were a couple of guys who came and sat on the bench a little farther away, a couple feet away, and they were looking at me, and one of the guys kind of came over, and he was like walking in front of me and throwing up his arms, and I mean, I think they were trying to sell me drugs or something. That's my interpretation of it. But I don't know. It wasn't a good vibe. It was kind of like, oh shit, this is kind of weird. And I don't really get weirded out super easy. I've seen a lot of shit, but it was just kind of like, whoa, this is a little bit much right now. It felt like I don't know, it just felt weird. So anyways, that happened. And, it was fine. I just kind of stood up, I shook my head, and I just walked away, kind of like with my hand on my wallet. Yeah, and so that was that. But, so, it's fine. Obviously, nothing has happened. But, I don't know, just think about it. You got to think about, well, you don't have to. You don't have to do anything. But if you're going to come here, you should probably just think about staying safe. It's not one of those places where you can just do whatever the hell you want and it's all going to turn out all right. But, if you don't, if you think about it and you kind of, use your head, I think it'll be fine. And it's a lovely city. I'm really liking it. This library I'm at, you can see this water behind me. I think it's beautiful. And maybe I'll turn this around. There's mountains in front of me, which is really cool. There's all these mountains back here behind the whole city, which I think is awesome. I think it's a really beautiful place, and the coffee is awesome. Totally lives up to the expectations. So yeah, I would say come here, just be smart about it.